Hello, welcome to my channel. This is the last video I'm going to introduce related to array methods, and the next video I will talk about how arrays are implemented inside the JavaScript. Okay, and this video I will cover some methods I think it's very useful, like find, filter, map, reduce, and all of them are functional. Actually, they are higher order function methods, higher order methods, because all of them will accept another callback function. Like find also have other alternative, like a find index, those. Okay, anyway, let's take a look at what are they. I don't have more slides, so I just directly head into the Visual Studio Code. We'll create another HTML array methods 3.html. Okay, and here HTML base. I will use base. Okay, and now so I will put the code here, and let's take a look at. We will create another array called banana. We will do apple, pineapple. Okay, we'll have what others? Strawberry and raspberry. Okay, and blueberry. Okay, blueberry. It's better BRY. It's better to give another good name called fruit. Okay, fruits. Okay, and now we can use a find. Let's test it. It has many. Okay, like a find or find index. Find index will give you an index, and find you in Java we will use a term called a predicate, which will return true or false. Okay, and you will give this void what's thing value. Okay, I will just do what I did. I didn't follow the thing. Okay, here I will give you will give a condition here. Okay, which is whatever for a second. Find will give what value is string. Find calls the predicate once for each element in ascending. Find immediately return. Okay, item equal. Find doesn't need to return what's the item dot start with item dot each item. Okay, each item dot start with. Okay, or end with. Let's do end with berry. The berry. Okay, and you have to catch it. res what equals, and let's take a look at res what. Okay, and now I will open in the browser, and let me separate them into split it into screen, so we can know. We will do like this way. Okay, then we open the page source. Another page source. Inspect the console. Go to the console, and you will have a strawberry. And this one, find will only return one element for you, which is different from the filter. Find will give the first one match the first one match what's thing. The first one match the condition, then it's gonna return immediately. But the filter will see later, and the filter will give an array back. It will contain all of them match the condition, but the find will only give you one. Okay, and there's another useful one. It's called the find index. Okay, you can also use the find index, give a condition there, and it will give index if existing or not existing. It's like you can use that to do like a string. Also have an index of. Find index is kind of like an index of in string. Okay, you can take a look at by yourself. The other one we will give is a filter. And the filter actually here it have accepted three. One is item and array. Okay, and which is the same as the first video. We talk about the array. We talk about for each. Here is the same as for each, which the first one is each value in the array, which banana, apple, pineapple, strawberry, raspberry, and index is 0, 1, 2, 3. Array is the entire array will give you. Mostly you don't need to have these two, but I just list here to show you what they are. Okay, first one I will show you what they are. Okay, which is item and index and AR. Let's take a look at this them first. You will see here banana 0, which is banana is item, 0 is index, and this AR is entire array, like apple 1 entire array, pineapple 2 entire array. Okay, that is these 3 elements. But most of the time when I use in the project, most of the time, okay, but that means always I only use this item, and then I will do a condition like item dot end with. Let's do berry again, and you will see the difference between find and filter. Filter will find only give you one, filter will give you all of them match the condition. And here I will use console log res2. Okay, you will have strawberry, raspberry, and blueberry. And in the find, normally for find filter those higher order methods or higher order function, I just using arrow function. But that means you cannot use regular function. Okay, you can also use regular function. Let me just do one for you. Okay, regular function const res2 equals fruits dot filter. Then you can give a regular function item. And here you give what? I return item dot end with berry. But this is very long, you know. The result doesn't have any difference here. It's the same result, but it's very long. So normally we just use an arrow function. So this is a filter. Filter is just based on condition you do something. Next one I will do is a map. Map is transform one thing into another thing. Okay, here we can do is let's transform this fruit into their item into their length. Okay, and the map also same as the filter. It can have item and each of index and entire array based on what you want. Okay, here I just don't need to use index array, so I just using item dot length. Okay, and now we will have another array back res3 equals, and here I will have clg res3, and we will have what's then it will this res3 will contains the length of each of the item. It's gonna be length of banana, length apple, pineapple, length, all of them are length. Take a look at. So map can be used to convert one thing into another thing. Here, this is my requirement. Okay, I convert what? I convert all the elements into their length. Okay, and you can also combine them together, which do a chaining, because filter, which what that means is you can do like this way. First, I will filter them. I will do a filter. Then you can do map dot filter. Okay, you can do a filter, which is item dot end with, which is the berry, and then you do a map. So in this case, you won't have banana, apple. You only have the length of strawberry, raspberry, and blueberry. You will only have 3. So you can do chaining, because filter return array to you. So filter map, all of them belongs to array methods, right? So filter return an array, and since it's array, you can continue using map. That's why. Okay, last one I want to use reduce. Reduce will fold the item and into something you want. Will fold it. So here we will give another example. Let's do the length. Let's do the sum. How about that? Okay. Suppose I create another numbers. Okay, create another like one. Let's do another one. Let's use grades. Okay, student grades. Okay, grades, and we want to compute the average like 20, 80, 70, 99, okay, 85, and 78, and 60, like this one. I want to compute the average of the student grades. How we do, we can use reduce. You can also use a for loop by yourself, because here I introduce the the reduce method, right? You can use reduce to do, and reduce has 4 elements. The first reduce have 4 elements. The first one is a previous value, or you can call accumulation, okay? And let's say accumulated value. The second one is a current value. Then it's gonna have index. Then you're gonna have array. And this index array is the same as the filter map, which is the current index and entire array. Current is the same as the item, and in the filter and map, which is the current value, which represent each of the element inside the array. And this accumulation is based on how you want to reduce, okay? What we do is, you can suppose the first one I want to get a sum, okay? For sum, what we do is accumulator plus current, and the let which is sum, okay, like this one. Then we will do COG sum. And now let me show you here. This is the sum for that. And let me show you how it actually happened, okay? And for the reduce, you can also give an initial value, and initial value must add to the end. This one here. And for this one here, for a sum, the initial value should be 0, okay? And if you don't give an initial value 0, then the initial value gonna become the 80, which is the first element inside this array in this condition, okay? Let me show you what this code gonna be look like, how they actually executed inside this array, inside the reduce method, okay? I will open something called OneNote. Here, then I will create a new one. Okay, here, then what I will do is draw to you guys. First, I will copy the code here. This is our code, right? Okay, and then what I will do is I make it larger, the size larger, and here do like this way. The first version I will show you use the initial value 0 here, okay? Then I will show you another version which is doesn't have the initial value, and we will see the difference between them. And here, when we do reduce, this accumulator based on the condition here, okay? This accumulator, this one, which is previous value, because we have initial value here 0, so at the beginning this accumulator go here. Let me what should I do, because this point is on the other side. I cannot do something. I will do it this way. See if it works, okay? I didn't test because it works now, okay? So accumulator and the current, this is how we want to reduce, which is a folding all the elements inside the array into one single element, okay? So at the beginning we have a 0 here. That will cause what? That will cause our accumulation. This one will become 0, okay? At the beginning, so here will become 0. And when we do a loop, the first element gonna become the current. Okay, the first element gonna become current. And how we fold? We do is accumulate plus current. So current is 18. So accumulate will plus 18. And this one will give a result is 18. This result 18 will assign to accumulator again. Accumulator this one again. So now after we do the 18, accumulation become 18. Then we continue plus what's thing 70. And after this one, we will get what? We will get 150. And this 150 will become the value of what's thing? Accumulation again. Okay, accumulation, this one again. And then we will add this 99. 99 will become current. We will do this part again, which is accumulation plus current. And this one will plus current is 99. And what's the value here? 249, right? Okay, and after we get a value, it will reassign to the accumulation. Okay, this variable will reassigned back to here. So next one we have 85. 85 will become value of current, and we will do this the accumulation plus current. So here we'll get 85. Okay, and then we will have what? Here we will have 4, 3, and 3. Okay, 3, 3, 4, and it can become value of accumulation. And then you know, right? It's then we're gonna get the current. The next one is 87, and 87 after we do is what's thing 1, 2, 4. Okay, 4, 2, 1. Okay, and this one will become value of accumulation, and then we do the last one, which is 64. 67, which is the current. Then we plus them together. 8, 8, 4, 88. That's how the reduce doing. Okay, with 0 here. And this the main thing is here how you do the folding. The algorithm you decide. Okay, and after you do the folding, and the returned value gonna be assigned back to the accumulation, which is the previous value, and that is with 0. If I don't have the 0 here, let me erase all of them here. If I don't have 0, okay, suppose here I don't have 0. In this case, if I don't have 0, the accumulation gonna be the first value of accumulation gonna be the 80. So you're gonna start it with here. Okay, the first one will 80 accumulation, then plus 70, then plus. So you don't have this step. The others is the same. Okay, that is do the sum. Now, how to do the average? Suppose I want to do the average. One way you can do is what? You get a sum, then you can do is divide by grades dot length, right? This is one way. The other way is you can use reduce to do one, which is accumulation, and here you give 0, right? And divided by what's thing? Array dot length, right? This way, right? Then you can get. So now let's take a look at how to do the average, or the average, because just the algorithm different. Okay, the first one is average, like a console dot average. Okay, average, and I will use the first way is using like the sum and divide by what's thing? Grade dot length, right? This is the first way. The other way is you can still using one step is using the grade, the reduce, let average average 2 equals grades dot reduce. And here, since here you can get an array, so every time for the current I divide by the length. Okay, so accumulation current index array, and I will do is do like this way. Do plus current divide by what? Array dot length, and I will use 0, because if you don't give 0, it's gonna be wrong, because if you don't give 0, accumulation here will become 80. So you have to divide that by, you have to handle for the first case. Okay, and we will cancel the average 2 again here to see if they are the same. Okay, now I'll open in the browser. Here, this is my page, and here another page source. Inspect, and the console. You will see average 1 and average 2. They are exactly the same. Okay, just a different algorithm. The first one is get the whole and divide, and the second one is every time I divide, which is algorithm like this way. The first one is I got them and divide at the end, right? when I get a sum 488, I divide it by the length, right? And the second one, when I do like this way, it's gonna be like this way: 80 divided by the length. Length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 6, and 70 and divided by, and 99 and divided by 6, and plus 85 divided by 6. They're exactly same. Okay, same way, same result. Okay, but this one gonna be faster, because every time you divide by 6 multiple times, and this one only divided by only once. Actually, this one is this way is faster compared with if you really want to count how many steps in the algorithm. Okay, this one is faster, this one is a little bit slower. Okay, but doesn't matter. So let me take a look at the slides. How many? Find the filter map reduce. Yes, I explained all of them. Okay. Actually, inside the array, it has more and more methods like sorted, reverse, and other methods. If interesting, you can take a look at it by yourself. Okay, not very difficult to understand. Just see some demo and you will get it. Okay, so that's it for this video. See you next time. Bye bye.